Creating accurate pricing for your tile hanging jobs is easy when you're using this module. To begin, I will enter the requested information here in the red cells. The length is 5 linear metres. Height, 2.4 linear metres. Now the total linear metres of reveals and corners. This might be against any windows, doors, and will allow for any corner tiles that may be needed. I will enter 5 linear metres. Finally, any openings that need to be deducted. This is 2.5 metres square. The total area has been worked out and I'll be cladding 9.5 metres square. Now I'll select the type of tile or sheet I'll be cladding with. I can choose from plain tiles, pan tiles, slates or sheets. I'll be using a plain tile, so I'll click on it. As you can see, there are many to choose from and they are all listed with a picture. I will select Tile Redland Rosemary Classic Burnt Blend. This is now showing in my drop-down and I have a thumbnail picture of it here. Even though I'm not using them in this example, I will just show you the sheets. There are several to choose from, such as industrial box sheets or the ordinary corrugated round sheets further down the bottom. The module is very comprehensive in the choice of coverings and it is very straightforward selecting the type of coverage you want, with helpful pictures to assist you. All of the items and costs for my tile hanging have been worked out in the pricing sheet. Let's take a look. The vapour membrane is calculated here. I'm going to need 1 roll and just over 30 minutes have been allowed for this. If I click on the question mark for my battens or studs, I can see that the centres are 0.4 linear metres, or 400 mil. I'll leave these as they are, but you can change them here in the picture if you wish. I'll also click on the battens, top, bottom and noggins. In this picture I can see the default of the row allowed. The total for top and bottom is 2, and there is 1 row of noggins. I'll leave these as they are, but you can change them. This would be something that I would probably do in my master copy, then I wouldn't need to check it every time I priced. If you require any additional battens for around the doorways, windows and so on, you can enter them in here. The programme cannot know this information, so it's up to me to add this into the pricing sheet. I will enter 6 linear metres here in the blue cell. The kicker batten is worked out here. I am using tiles, so this is something I will want. If you are using sheet for your cladding, you probably wouldn't want a kicker batten, so you would just untick the box and the costs are instantly removed. I'll retick it, as I do want it. Tile battens are here. I'm going to want 95 linear metres for this job. I will need to tell the programme the details of any lead I am using, as it's unable to know if the window is going under the soffit or if there was no soffit above a window, and so on. So I will enter the number of rolls here. This is 1. And the amount of hours I want to allow to fit the lead. I'll enter 2 hours. My left and right reveals, or corner tiles, are calculated here, as are my tiles. The cutter for my tiles is here. I will just click on the question marks of fixings for battens and kicker battens. In each diagram I can see the defaults for the fixings. In the fixings for the battens, I know that 4 fixings per noggin are allowed, and that there will be a fixing every 0.3 linear metres on my top and bottom battens. The kicker fixings will be every 0.4 linear metres. The fixings for my tile batten and the raw plugs are all calculated, and if I click on the tile fixing question mark, I know that 1 fixing per tile has been allowed, by entering just 4 numbers at the start, then selecting the type of tile, slate or sheet, and letting the programme know about any additional battens and lead work, my tile hanging is all priced. I'm sure you'll agree that pricing up with this module is very straightforward, and because of the layout of the pricing sheet and all the diagrams that assist, fine-tuning the details is really easy. If you want to change any of the material selections, you can do so by using the drop-down menus. Or if there's something in the pricing sheet that you do not want, you can just untick the box and it's instantly removed. The totals for my plant, materials, hours, labour and overall total are shown here along the bottom. My tile hanging is priced.